In this video, you're going to learn about 10 car options that you should actually avoid. Buying a new car is one of the funnest things we could do, but it is very important for us to know which options we should never get with it. Luckily for you clicked on this video. I'm Jeff from Modern Muscle 213, and today you're going to learn about 10 car options you should definitely avoid. First on the list is voice recognition. This feature would be great if it actually worked. Voice recognition is supposed to let you converse with your car and allow you to make calls or navigate with ease. It proves itself to be a nuisance for not being able to understand simple and basic commands and recognize different accents. Unfortunately, it rarely does its job and will just end up leaving you frustrated. Up next, we have night vision. This looks like a wonderful and futuristic feature, but it's actually counterproductive. The image you receive is often grainy and looks like it's filmed on a potato. Furthermore, the display on the dashboard only forces you to take away your eyes from the road. Unless you're James Bond, guys, you should skip this one. Next on the list is automatically steering headlights. These systems, which were designed to help drivers see around corners by turning the beams when the car's steering wheel reached a preset angle, are normally found in luxury cars. But there is a dangerous downside to them. Automatically steering headlights actually make drivers' vision worse. People sense a car's movement on the road with visual cues, such as a fixed line on the hood. Automatic steering headlights will make this task harder to do. Up next, we have automatic window wipers. This feature often interferes with your driving experience, having you spending more time defeating the system when it screws up than you do spending using the system manually. The reason automatic adjusting wipers were invented in the first place is because customers complained about poorly designed and placed wiper switches. If that's the case, car companies should just design easier to reach switches. Manual window wipers still remain the best way to clear your windshield. Up next, we have electronic parking brakes. Traditional handbrake users employ the parking brake to slow down in speed traps without alerting the speed trap operators by flashing brake lights. And still more mechanical handbrake fans use the brake lever regularly to turn into sharp driveways covered in snow. Unfortunately, electronic parking brakes don't provide a driver with any of this additional control. Up next, we have motorized seatbelts. Back in the 1980s, before airbags became common, automakers used motorized seatbelts to satisfy the passive safety requirements. Sadly, the only passive part was the shoulder belt, and you still had to buckle a separate lap belt. Furthermore, the tracks that the belt would roll on often malfunctioned, and they would actually slow down to a crawl. Cool idea, poor execution. Next on the list is social media integration. It's definitely not the smartest or the safest to be posting on Twitter or Facebook while you're driving. Furthermore, these systems can be confusing and a little bit difficult to use. So guys, causing a 10-car pileup for a tweet just really isn't worth it. Up next, we have proximity warning systems. In these systems, sensors detect an object close to the car and trigger alerts to warn a driver. In practice though, they offer no easily viewed direction as to where the alerts are coming from. In this case, guys, your rear view mirrors will do the job just as well, with no added dollar signs. Up next, we have navigation systems. Now, why would you spend an extra $2,000 on something that your smartphone can do even better? Navigation systems are often difficult to use and can only be used while your vehicle is at a standstill. Furthermore, navigation systems can prove to be a distraction on the road. Therefore, skip this one, guys, and just use Waze. Last and not least is going to be Interlocks Seatbelts. Most laws making wearing seatbelts mandatory didn't come into effect until the 1970s. To help influence driver behavior, or better yet, force it, automakers developed Interlocks Seatbelts that required the driver's seatbelt to be locked into place before the car would start. No seatbelt, no driving. Well guys, that's 10 car options you should definitely avoid. Let me know if you guys have any of these options in your car. Do you like them or do you hate them? Let me know in the comments section. Also, if you guys like this video, give it a big fat thumbs up. If you like what you see at the channel, subscribe. Thanks again guys, I hope to see you soon. Until next time.